Here's Sopranos Season 3, Episode 6, titled University. Actually, this probably would be in my top 3 of favorite episodes of all time, which is interesting enough because of my girlfriend basically was watching the show, and this is her like bailing out on Sopranos episode, and obviously this Season 3 got a lot of heat because it was extremely violent season, and this is kind of a violent episode because she bailed because Ralphie, who is becoming Tony's new antagonist, he basically beats up a whore and kills her, and it's basically what makes University so magical is that it's basically about a parallel between Meadow in her relationship with her African American boyfriend, her losing her virginity. She's 20 years old and she's innocent, she's sweet, she's at Columbia University, she has like a lot of opportunities at hand, and the parallel episode where the whore that ends up dying because of Ralphie is the same age as Meadow, and she's 20 years old, and she's all fucked up on drugs, and she's a stripper, and she's got a kid that she's a bad mother on, and she gets knocked up again by Ralphie, and she's completely messed up, and it's basically showing kind of like a slice of like what happens to certain people of the same inkling in the same age, where it's sort of telling the parallel, and Meadow at the end kind of gets her heart broken by the guy, but at the same time, like it's not as tragic as being a whore and dying in the hands of Ralphie, and it also sets up the conflict, the major conflict between Tony and Ralph, because Tony seems to be the only one upset about that the whore is dying, and because he knows that she's Meadow's age, and he knows the kind of like it's setting in his conscience about like how good of a father is he himself. So it's a kind of a great episode, but it was extremely violent. But I think that the violence is there for a reason, because it's basically kind of showing a nice little moral tale on society now. That's my review.